Hail and well met, my fellow Hearthstone players, and welcome to Hearthcoach, the podcast that can help you be legendary. I'm your host Stan, and this is the other host Fred.
Hello, everybody.
He is a player of Legend Ranked, and I have convinced him to coach me, record it in podcast form, and put it out there so as to hopefully help some more of you make it to Legend also. Okay, here we are. Better late than never with episode 240.
That's what
Uh,
they say, right? Better
I,
late than never.
that's right, the show. Well, it must go on, even if it's a little late. I've had situations like that at the theater, but hey, we're a little more than just past curtain, but
That's all right. I
we
mean,
had,
people may have been starting to speculate that Dan made legend, so he shut down the show. Started getting pings
oh
and
god,
tweets about is everything okay? Did the storm get you guys? What's happening? No, we're still here.
no, just some life stuff getting in the way of things. That's all we. I'm I worked all weekend. Haven't had a day off since I don't know, a little while now. So I'm getting some overtime working cleanup on the football game. So we had our first home game this weekend, and yeah, the okey doke warm up uh, team. So uh, luckily, well, I'm off next weekend, and then after that, I got a long 3 week stretch. But we're working on the plans. We aren't going to miss any episodes. We're going to try and not even be this late with them again.
Yeah, it's like
But
we don't like when we are this late, but it just had to be the case this
it,
week.
yeah, this is just kind of how it worked out. Just with how things are going, this was the best night for both of us. I apparently overdid it at work, which is not something I'm usually better at. But yeah, I kind of took to feeling poorly. I guess I didn't keep hydrated good enough, and well, I keep going when I shouldn't as much. And
Pay the
yeah,
price, huh?
I wasn't feeling good again till well, this is Wednesday. Was this morning when I woke up and was feeling right, and looked back and went, oh, huh. And I don't know if it was probably could have been a combination of dehydration and who knows what vermin bit me or whatever while I'm climbing through shrubbery, doing trimming and cutting back of things and whatnot. It's just a kind of uh, just kind of goes with the job. Things fall inside the shirt, you squish them. Um, yeah, but sometimes they get their lick in first, and that's how you know to go and squish them. But I know I had a couple of those one day, and so yeah, so who knows what I got tore up with, but I'm feeling better now. It's just goes with the job.
Just gotta take it easy out there, man. Don't want to wear yourself out.
Yeah, I know. I'm usually better at managing the heat and fluids and whatnot. So yeah, it just like
Had a
it
little.
was a bit hotter than I thought it would be, and it just kind of snuck up on me. Cause I dang sure keep plenty of water and stuff around with me. So um, yeah, but I still managed to overdo it, I guess. So, but it's all good. I'm fine, feeling better. But it was good that we waited to record till Wednesday night because I could have got it done, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
I
gonna be a bit.
if you think I'm sounding a little like low energy tonight, oh boy, you should have Monday or Tuesday night would have been really bad.
Well, we're glad to have you in somewhat full
Me too.
strength.
Yeah, feeling much better. So I'm
Very good.
glad to be getting the podcast done. We should be back on schedule for this Sunday, and yeah, we're working out a schedule for. Fred might have some stuff coming up, and I'm working these football games. So, but we're gonna figure it out. We always do, one way or another. And was saying earlier before we started, we're going to try and keep this show a little bit shorter. So I don't know if we're going to keep blathering on about. Uh, every, anyway, not feeling so good. I'm going to remember to keep drinking more water. Drink your water, folks.
Yep. Make
S-
sure you do so because the
Ooh,
temperatures are crazy out there. We had a
yeah,
record here in Georgia
that's right.
broken Tuesday, and they say it's about to get worse. So it's not like it's gonna get any better. The record was from 1925, so we broke that almost 100-year-old record.
I don't know if we were breaking any records or not, but it was we were definitely on the warm side.
Hmm.
So but I'm just going to like launch into my week of things here.
Yeah.
I for the other part of the Hearthstone and other podcasts, uh, space is hard, y'all. Uh, the last the last two moon landers didn't do so well. Recently, almost about a week ago now, that India tried to put a lander on the South Pole, which was cool because we haven't landed anything on the South Pole yet, and there's supposed to be a lot of like water resources and stuff there for that's a potential like lunar base one day in the future for our grandkids and great grandkids to possibly visit maybe. Uh, but anyway, they lost touch with their lander as they got really close, and they uh, their orbiter's still working. So the Chandra 2 mission, it's not like a total like failure or anything. They got a super high res camera. I think one of the like the best high res camera anyone's put around the moon so far. And I guess they have found their lander, and it looks to be in one piece, but it's still probably landed too hard.
Mm.
It landed upright, and again, it looks to be in one piece, but they can't make contact with it.
You just kind of slammed it.
Yeah, so it was like right at the very end too. It was like almost there, and it was like the last like 100 meters or so or something like that that they lost touch with it.
Mm.
Um, so uh, yeah. So anyway, and that's just everybody's like, why aren't when we get to the moon? The moon is hard,
Hmm.
and we the more I've watched, especially when we had the Apollo um, 50th anniversary stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of y'all have like watched any of the like documentaries or this or that about uh like the Apollo moon landings and stuff. But I,
Were we more
the
lucky than
fact
good?
that yes, yeah, no, yeah, it was definitely equal parts. Those were some. I ain't gonna take nothing away from those astronauts and whatnot who did a lot of thinking on the fly and everything, and aside from Apollo 13, uh, like the first moon landing was really like 50-50 odds that they'd actually get there and back,
Phew.
and
You guys are
it,
nuts.
I know, and the fact that we didn't lose like more people during all those shenanigans is just incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard. So
I
we're
mean,
we're
we
getting
don't do,
there.
yeah, we don't do it right
No,
anymore.
well, no, we uh we didn't even like just mothball it. All that stuff, all the we just never built upon it, and all the Apollo and Moon stuff all got taken apart, and they went and switched over to the doing the International Space Station and the shuttle.
Right.
And well, anyway, that's a whole other podcast, man. And keep trying to keep this one quicker, and here I am
Sorry.
tangenting all over the place, man. You're gonna get me started because yeah, that's another whole mini series right there about why we aren't back to the moon and what happened and how hard it was. And gosh, that's hours and hours right there. So, but check that stuff out. It's interesting. Um, I mentioned it before, but look up video of Neil Armstrong practicing moon landing. That freaking crazy contraption. I've seen some video, more video of it. It's got
I
to be
think
on
you have
YouTube.
talked about this
I
before, for
have
sure.
mentioned it, but you want to talk about flipping insane? Just look that contraption up sometime. Freaking jet engine strapped to an ejector seat.
It's
And
essentially what it was.
essentially what it was with some steel, um, girding and whatnot, tying it all together. Oh,
Totally nuts.
yes, yeah. Oh, there's a video of him, like I said, of him like having to use the ejector seat. They went through a couple of those things, a couple of those practice rigs. So, but anyway, enough with the other. I already mentioned, I work some overtime, so it's been hasn't been a lot of quality Hearthstone time, unfortunately. It's been sticking with playing a Quest Shaman. I bounced around to a few different decks. It's been a little over a week now. Uh, yeah, Quest Druid. Uh, I like it. I just can't go that long. Not that often. I was hoping I could maybe try and play the deck a little bit more quickly,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, you can want to do something, but wanting to do it and doing it are two different things. So it's a great deck. It seems to be popular, but I can't go. I can't do it. It just takes too long.
It's not for you, huh?
No, there's nothing super fast right now. I guess the 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 Highlander Zoo is, I guess, not bad. I guess it's been making its rounds at the oh the series. I want to say Battle Tag series.
Grandmasters? Is that what you're
Grandmaster.
thinking?
Yes, for some reason the dyslexia kept wanting to stick the word battle tag in there, and I'm like, that is not the right word. So thank you. Yes, the Grandmaster series. Uh, but it seems like it's been making its rounds around there. Maybe I wasn't having a lot of luck with it. I might try and go back to that again sometime, just because this is going to
It's
be
kind of fun, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah, it
it's
is. It is.
different
I don't
for
know
sure.
what my win win rate. Say that three times fast. Win rate was where? Yeah. Oof. According to my, maybe I don't have it all recorded, but I got like 43% on my deck tracker with it, so it's probably wasn't even much better than that for me. So that's probably why I backed away from that one. Um, I might get back to it and try it again though, just because I like to play the speedier things. The the Quest Shaman, nothing super fast right now, but it can go faster. It has the ability to do that. So it can end up having to go with the long game sometimes though. Uh, but overall, it doesn't seem paced too badly. We're going to try I guess this is technically going to be like the third version of Quest Shaman for
Yep,
me.
pretty much.
I have played against this one too, so and yeah, maybe I'll like this one better and have a little more luck. We'll see.
It's not dramatically
It's not
different,
dramatically
to be
different,
honest,
but
but yeah,
it just can take a couple of different cards and it can make all the difference in the world sometimes.
yes.
So I'm still kind of trying to find the one, and I've been bouncing around 4 or 5. I haven't fallen all the way down to the floor. Get down to as low as like 5 2 stars, back up to like 4 2 stars, and then back down. About that's been my the area I've been playing in the last week or so. I think I'm almost back to 4 again.
Have
That,
you uh have you tried the hunter again, or you just kind of let that
yeah,
just
I
kind of
haven't.
lie?
I know I haven't lately. I'm not saying I won't try to pull it out again, just just because. I just want to go. What the heck? Let's try this thing. But no, I've been trying to. The newer, of course, the newer cards are always fun to play with. The new quests are pretty cool. They seem pretty balanced. The druid quest, if I had to take a guess at one that might get nerfed, maybe the token druid one, because I can finish that thing off pretty quick and easy like. But
Hmm.
that's if I just like was forced to pick a quest that might get nerfed. Other than that, I don't think any of them are really all that meta breaking, and there's a lot of them being played. Um, the hunter one, it's so close. It's just that it can make a lot of minions. It can make a lot of one health minions that are real easy to deal with. That's where it kind of you can get those things down, but there's a lot of stuff out there that can deal with a board full of one health minions. So that's been my opinion where I've tried playing that deck, and it was fun, playing something of my own creation, and it would be I don't think I won hardly any games with it, but it was like so it would be so close, you know. The games where I would just maybe get the quest finished, and uh you know and in one or two more turns, and Mike could pull it off with keeping a few minions down there and giving them all +2 attack.
Mm-hmm.
That can add up pretty quick. So I maybe with the next set that comes out, maybe it'll get a little more help. The Hero Power guys talked about their last podcast. I think they talked about one that I might check out, and the Coin Concede guys were talked about. Actually, I think I listened to it like twice. A pretty deep dive on Quest Shaman. So if any of y'all are looking for a little more information out there, it's a couple of my favorite podcasts that I have in the mix. Uh, I think I have blathered on enough, friend. That kind of pretty much covers things here. And of course, I haven't heard anything else yet about the kiddos.
Yeah,
So that's still wait and see. Trust me, as soon as that might be like tweet worthy or something when I finally hear something and get some dates. So, but
for sure.
that's it here, my friend. How's your extended week been?
Well, as you mentioned at the top of the show, when we are recording kind of later than usual,
Mm-hmm.
uh, just a lot of things going on in life, but it's okay. It's part of it. Um, I have, I have to say that I have found some actually these quest decks have gotten me interested in playing again more. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I just in a lucky streak, so it feels good. But um, the quest druid that we played and this quest shaman that we're about to play, I've had a lot of luck playing it,
Cool.
and just kind of enjoying the way it plays and the things that you can do. And That's been good. So I've been playing quite a bit, and I'm at rank 3 with 2 stars right now, which is pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe maybe this is a month where I buckle down and try to get this done.
Cool.
I don't foresee any more changes to the meta. So
No.
it's if people start countering, but it's very hard to counter this deck. And I'll just get right into it because I don't have anything
Okay.
more
Well,
to add.
one piece of official business that I forgot to mention because we're trying to do this quick. We have an iTunes review from Dalton. I will be reading it Sunday. It's a nice one. It's a little bit longer, and I want to give it
Mhm.
its proper read. So, Dalton, I will be reading that one on air Sunday, and if there are any more come in, I'll read those too. So, but yeah, we'll be doing. Just didn't want to forget that.
Perfect.
And
So
so you
we'll
want to? You're fixing to dive into the deck.
yeah. So we'll get into that. And it's actually very similar to um, the one we played on uh, episode 236, which was the beginning of this expansion, right? When it first came out
Mm-hmm.
back about a month ago, uh, four episodes ago. Um, I can't remember what I was gonna say about it. Oh, the fact that it it is very hard to play against it because you there's challenges with having a board because it can punish you with the Mogu. What's the name?
The Mogu
Mogu
Flesh.
Flesh Shaper. You can't have too wide of a board because of mind control tech. That's another problem.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to kind of that tension, but this also it can outlast control decks because of Shutter Walk and other reasons. Like I have beaten control warriors into fatigue with like Shutter Walk on the last turn. It's very satisfying, especially because
Yes.
Doctor Boom is not coming down on turn 7 anymore. It's really good,
Mm-hmm.
and you can generate so many resources to just go on and on and on and on and on. So it's very hard for aggressive decks, especially this build, and we'll talk about it in a second. One of the changes that you make, but then control decks also have trouble killing it because you have life drinkers and things that keep you alive. Not to mention all the generation. So I think that's why I'm enjoying it. And the changes that we made to the deck that we played on the first week versus this one seem minor, but they actually make it a more control deck if you really think about it. So even though the curve is not crazy high, it still plays very much like a control deck. So
It's
let
got
me,
legs.
yeah, I mean, if you cannot last those druids that like to go into fatigue pretty quickly because they draw so many cards, and then the warriors, essentially you can continuously generate stuff thanks to the lackeys, and they basically eventually will run out of their brawls and crap. So even with Doctor Boom, there's just not enough to deal with everything. So very interesting. There's that control deck. So one of the reasons I like it, it does have a lot of the RNG, but I feel like if you play it properly and smartly, you actually get rewarded for, kind of making decisions way ahead of time and kind of being able to outsmart the opponent, which is what I like about the game at the beginning when the RNG was more limited and you could punish people for not making the more optimal plays. Of course, I don't know every play in the game, and so many variables, you still mess up. But I'm feeling like, okay, I know how to plan with this deck. I can take a different route. I gotta be careful. I know what's going on, and I can outlast or be aggressive or uh, control decks alike. The only way you lose to aggressive if you just get a terrible curve and they just face tank, give you face damage so quickly, and you don't draw any of the life drinkers or things to get in the way. But you know, A lot of times people don't recognize that and they start trading and doing stuff like that, and you're going to be able to win those. So, but basically, if you look at the deck from 236, it's essentially the same. I'll highlight the changes and then I'll just read the cards. But we did one change is the old deck runs two former champs. If you remember, this is the 5 mana 1/1 that summons a 5/5 champion. And then you try to mutate the 5 card to get a 6 drop. But because of the double battle cry, you get two 5/5s and a 6 drop, for 7 mana. It's pretty good. But it can also be not as impactful because it doesn't do, it's just a bunch of stuff on the board, but it doesn't do much more than that. So this deck cuts one of these and instead puts another 5 drop, and it's the Barista Lynchen. Uh, that's a legendary, so it makes it a little more expensive. But what this does is it returns all the battle cry minions to your hand. Not returns, a copy of them to your hand. So imagine that you do this with the hero power after the quest, and you get double the cards. So
Yeah.
it's like it fills your hand with stuff back. So you can continue to generate resources. So that's, and it's a 4/5, which is not bad if you just are in a bind and just need to play something. So that's the barista comes in for a former champ. The other change on this version versus the one that we played was there was a card of Volfira something. I'm forgetting right now. That's a 3 mana 2/3 that discovers a spell or the mystery choice. That was the battle cry. We get rid of that and put two Giggling Inventors that are essentially the most expensive card in the deck other than Shutterwalk. But when you get this down with the hero power, which I mean doesn't happen until turn 9, but even on turn 7, if you have to play it, it's a lot of defense against your aggro decks. And then those things come back with Shutterwalk if you get that far. So it's really good for defense. It's just an annoying thing that gets in the way. And when you play the Giggling, you could also mutate the inventor himself. He's a 7 drop, so he becomes an 8 drop. So it's
You could also
another good.
you might could bog slosher him too.
Yeah, you can bring it back to your hand if it's turn 10, stuff like that. So very good. It's annoying against warriors because it rebuilds the board on its own, especially in the very late game. It's like 5 minions for 7, I mean 9 mana, but yeah, you get the idea. So those were the two changes, but the rest of the deck is the same. But I'll read it. To mutate, corrupt the waters, which is the quest. Sludge Slurper, Evil Cable Rat, Evil Totem, Novice Engineer, Questing Explorer, the Sandstorm Elemental, the Box Losher, the Mind Control Text, the Weaponized Wasp, Life Drinkers, and then the Mogu Flesh Shaper and Shutterwalk round out the top. And we were talking about this before the show that Mogu is a keep. I know it says 7, but it's never 7. So you keep
Mm-mm.
that in your hand because you're going to play it on turn 4 or something. Almost always. So it doesn't help you with the quests, but it's so big and powerful, especially if you have a mutate or the transform lackey, that you can trade it into something at that stage of the game and then convert it into an 8 drop. And a lot of times that's enough to like win the game right there because very few decks can answer a giant thing so early. So there you go. That's it.
Cool.
I think
Uh,
um I
I guess
think that's
we ready.
that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Let's hit the big button and see
pushing.
what happens.
Alrighty. Hopefully we'll get us an opponent in, and depending on how long the games go, could be a two game podcast, but we'll see.
Hey, maybe go play quick.
It can. Okay, we're playing against a paladin. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna keep this hand because we got Corrupt the Waters, Mogu, Flesh Shaper, and an Evil Totem.
Yeah, it's a paladin. What are you seeing based on your experience?
Well,
Wes?
I
No?
have seen a lot like Quest, Murloc, that one where they draw out their whole deck and do you for 25 damage or
Oh yeah, the one
uh,
turn kill. Yeah. Mm,
I lost that recently.
yeah.
That that doesn't feel good.
Never feels good. It's annoying.
Yeah,
Because it's like, what are you supposed to do?
luckily the first time I'd lost it, I wasn't even sure exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so you play the quest and he plays Secret Keeper. This is turn one. So,
Mhm.
oh, he's coining out some. A secret. So that is going to grow. Another Mogu.
Ooh, another Mogu Flesh Shaper. Hmm. Well, well, if we play the evil totem, they're just gonna kill it. We'll get one
Mm-hmm.
lackey, but
I think that's,
that's about it. That's all we can really do, though, right?
yeah, there's not a whole lot that you can do. So,
We can hope they play badly and don't take out the
well,
evil totem.
obviously, that's what we're counting on.
Yeah, it ain't going well when you're counting on your opponent to play badly. We got a kobold lackey. That's could be useful.
Let's see. Sir Finley of the Sands. Oh, it
So
is
this is
a Reno. Because it changed the hero power into the Hunter. Wow.
okay. We
MCT.
drew a mind control tech. Hmm. Hero power
Well,
and
this may be, oh God, one of those Dan killer plays.
you want to play just throw out the mind control tech.
Yeah, I mean, if we didn't try to wait, but at this rate, we gotta get the quest going. We gotta get moving. So, yeah, I know. Never feels good.
Uh,
Ugh.
well, I didn't know that. I didn't think that would count, but it does. Okay, towards the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
questing
No,
and the.
it doesn't have to hit. It's just anything with battle cry.
Okay.
What do we think the secret is? It's not repentance. We know that much. Could be noble. Oh,
Probably auto defense.
is that what you're saying? Micro
Yeah.
mummy and another secret. Now it could be redemption and other stuff. Okay, he thought about trading, but this must be noble sack, right?
Probably.
All right. So he went
Okay.
face with all this stuff. Okay, so we gotta order this correctly here, then, to make
Yeah.
it work.
So we
Start with the
Mogu Flesh Ripper.
no, with
No.
the questing explorer.
Don't we want to try and get rid of the 4/4?
Yeah, but you play the explorer first to get a card.
Okay. Novice
Um,
Engineer.
and then you play. I would play the Kobold Lackey as the 2 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would do it on the Micro Mummy. And then,
Okay.
and now you play a Mugu Shaper, and then another one. And then we decide what we want to do. These attacks. Okay, take
Well,
take one of them into Finley. Let's start there. To Finley. Is it Noble?
auto
Out of the.
defense matrix.
Okay. This is the other one.
We
Quickly, and
got
you want to mutate one of them. Oh, what is this?
yeah.
Never surrender. Oh,
His
this was a
minions
bad one.
got +2.
Tomb Warden is really bad. So I saw that you traded into the 4/4. Uh, I wouldn't have done that one, but
Mm.
since it was a 2 for 1 on you, doesn't feel too good, but that's all right. Novice Engineer. Okay.
You want to tell him what else happened there?
So he killed the. We got the bad card that I alluded to was the 8 mana 3/6 with taunt that summons a copy of it, but we won't get that copy because this is not warrior. We didn't play it out of the hand, so he traded into it and killed it. That was essentially it. What does this have? The three microbots?
Yes. We can pop it and play the Sandstorm Elemental and get rid of them all,
Yeah, that's
right?
fine. Yep. The question is this Finley, do we want to kill it or leave it? Hmm.
I guess we should trade, huh?
Yeah. I still think we should. Nah, it's fine. We'll
What?
see. That double trade into the 4/4. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so he hero powered. What is in his hand? Is it the Murloc cards, the 8 mana cost? You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah. This
Knight.
is this is looking like the this is the singleton deck that this is what I lost to earlier. He's trying to he's gonna want to play all his cards and
Oh, it's Singleton. I'm sorry, it's not. Yeah. No, so I would
so
play the um,
evil.
Evil
All right,
Cable Rat.
we drew evil cable rat.
This completes the quest, and now
Okay,
you can.
we got a kobold lackey out of that.
I mean, while technically you could hero power and double do the damage, I don't see the value on that. So I would probably just leave it at this
Okay,
and
so we
hit
could
him.
draw two cards next time.
Yeah, draw two
Okay.
and do four. It's a little better. In yeah, trying to see. The deck tracker seems to be working, so hopefully it'll record. All right, so he's got four cards. He's at 27. There's 6 mana. We will see.
Yes, I have a kobold lackey, novice engineer in my hand,
Plays a Noyo module.
and he hero powers. Huh? Giggling inventor.
We can start with our hero power
Yeah, and
and
drawing cards, and
draw cards. Yeah, drawing
we
cards.
can get rid of this 2/4.
Yep.
Ooh, a bog slosher, sandstorm elemental.
Yeah, but I would send in like one of these two 1/1s and then use the Kobold Lackey to finish it off from
Yep.
your hand. Yep. And
Uh,
then we you just go face. Now, we have four minions. He may have mind control tag. That's fine. It's okay. What card you said draws a bunch for him?
uh,
It'll
we
take him
can.
forever to get to the
I
end game.
I'd have to go back and look. Yeah, well, it was a long flipping game. That was what was so annoying about it, for sure.
That's fine. Siamat?
Yeah,
Whoa.
like this deck isn't anything like the other one, other than it's singleton.
Divine Shield.
Gotta be taunt. Yeah,
Taunt. He's just trying to live. Sludge
Sludge
Slurp.
Slurper. Uh, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna
Start with
pick up.
this.
I'm gonna hero power bog
Mhm.
slosher up the kobold lackey. Take.
So yeah, I like that, but we want to check what the Sludge Slurper may give us first after the
Okay.
hero power. Maybe there's
Hero
something good
power.
in there
All right.
worth checking.
All right. Well, we get another. Yeah, we get a cobalt lackey and an eternal. Not eternal. Ethereal
Yeah.
lackey. Both good. Okay, so we don't. Well, I was wanting a
Still,
bog slosh or something.
yeah. Well, we just get to pick which one. There's plenty of things to choose from.
I think I
All
would
right.
still go with the other the lackey.
Okay. Fine. And we can bump here. Use the tutu and the lackey, and then you hit him for one, I guess.
If I had time, I would have thrown out the ethereal, but not a lot of time to pick out the spells.
Now you decided to play the 1/1, not the 5/5. You have any reason for that on the
Cause
Kobolak?
no,
You
I had
thinking
just
he has
how I
like
had ordered things in
equality or
my head.
something? Yeah,
Well,
mate.
I've seen that.
Okay, just checking.
I had ordered things a certain way in my head, and I didn't. Yeah, I thought about picking up the Cobalt Lackey after the fact.
All right, so he's thinking with 8 mana, 4 cards
Yep.
at 23 health. Picked up a card. It's a secret. Now, because this is a singleton, we know it's not auto defense or never surrender. So, could be repentance, could be redemption, could be noble sack, eye for an eye.
Well,
He's struggling just hero power. Okay.
I guess we draw a mind control tech. Uh, should we run one of these one ones in there? See what we
Let's
get.
start there. See what it is.
Nothing
Nothing.
happens. Okay, I'm
I
going
would
to hero
start with the
power.
spell.
Yep,
Yeah, hero
hero
power and the
power.
spell
And
backing.
the spells we get. Blazing invocation. Ugh. Elementary reaction and
I go
earth shock.
with invocation.
Invocation. Okay, yeah.
And
Plague of Murlocs, elementary, goodness,
wow,
reaction, big bad voodoo.
probably refract reaction. Hmm?
Yeah.
Just because we. Okay. Now let's
Oh,
start with a blazing and see.
shall we do the elementary reaction since we can draw a
Well,
card?
let's.
What
Yeah,
quick?
I want to see what is in the blazing invocation.
Ravencaller, Lucent Specimen, Quicksand, Elemental.
Quicksand and then elementary refraction and face. Oh, we're not gonna get these attacks in probably.
Nope.
We got two life drinkers. That's pretty good. Out of the elementary refraction. Dude, that discover was
I
awful. What was that stuff? I don't even know. He must have like
don't know.
equality consecration or something like that because he just doesn't want to use it on this like junk. Oh, there's Celiacs, my favorite. Kills the box lusher. It's probably redemption then, correct? Yes, it is absolutely redemption.
Yeah.
We don't want to redeem Ziliax.
Your secrets trigger twice.
So the way to do it is you hero power and then the Kobo Lackey on this 4/3 so that it dies. Right? We'll come back twice, right? There's redemption. Oh, just once.
So,
Oh, you can use the elemental if you want to get rid of this crap, or
yeah.
some
Oh,
trades that.
I say the elemental.
Yep, that's fine.
Should
Boom,
we play
boom.
the sludge slurper? See what kind of lackeys we get.
I think we life
Oh,
drinker just in case.
okay. Life drinker. We'll get these attacks
I
in no
think
time.
now he's gonna do the clear, but we have reload, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think now he's gonna do
We
whatever
can
it is that he's been holding for this long.
we can
Oh no,
hero power.
Elevator Sentry and Mysterious Blade. I think he's just dead. It's what this looks like.
Yeah, we hero power, life drinker.
Well, we need to kill one of our things. One of these 1/1s, whichever one you want. And then do what you suggested. Alright. Oh, it's
Noble
Noble
sack.
Sack. That's perfect. Right. You, Hero Power and Life Drinker. Okay, good. Well, that worked.
Yep. Might not
Even with
even.
little mishaps, but
Yeah, I think that was just somebody's made up singleton deck, and they were probably hoping to get to what's his name and just never drew it.
yeah, they didn't have like enough cards, it seems, to be effective. Like normally you gotta have a handful of stuff. He was kind of low. Oh
Yeah,
well.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Other than a Highlander deck.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
All right,
Alright, so
mirror match
corrupt.
time.
Yeah, we are keeping Shutterwalk, Evil Totem.
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course.
And if I was on the coin, I would coin out Evil Totem first.
Really
Yep, that's what
interesting.
everybody else seems to be doing.
Oh, look at that, questing explorer.
That's
Beautiful.
good. Might do.
Another
Oh,
totem.
another Evil Totem.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but we know what we're doing on 1 and 2 for sure. It's
Yes.
not totems.
No.
Actually, there is an argument for totems, but we could do totem.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah,
because
and
it's
then we
just
do
start
both.
getting lackeys because we're not
Yeah.
going to mess up the questing
No.
explorer thing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
And
I
then
I just like it, but there's no way to complete the quest, so you're okay. Mm-hmm. All right, which one?
Cobalt lackey,
Man,
our
we haven't
favorite.
missed. This is the one we've been getting all games.
Can't complain about that.
Oh, look, we can use it right away.
Youthful brewmaster.
I don't know why there's a brewmaster on the field, but
Okay, well first we questing adventurer or
mm-hmm.
explorer,
Mm-hmm.
and we get the Mogu flesh shaper,
Yeah, but
and
we're gonna take care of
yeah,
this.
no, but without even needing to be instructed on this one, we play the Cobalt lackey on the panda thing there. Try
That's a
and keep
massive tempo swing right there. Oof.
yeah.
Ouch.
Ethereal lackey, my next favorite lackey,
Block
depending.
slosher on the nude. Wow.
Oh, sludge slurper. Huh.
So I wanna use the
Slurper
no,
or
let me tell you my play. I wanna
flesh
use
shaper?
the ethereal to see if we get the mutate, so we can then trade. And this is me being greedy. Let's see what happens. Come on, mutate. No.
Lightning bolt, frost shock, rain of toads. Lightning bolt.
Yeah, let's get
We
lightning
keep the
bolt.
lightning bolt, but we're still going to
Yeah, might as well.
flesh shaper down the 3/3.
You could have gotten a card, by the way, but we're a little hasty. You could have played the
Do you,
novice engineer and then the
well,
Mogu.
oh, well, do we want to play sludge slurper?
No,
Okay.
no, it's okay. But you do the other order. You take one more. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
remember that it subtracts. It's like mountain giant math, but reverse.
yeah. That's not so good for
Whoa!
me.
I got the scheme. That's a
And
surprise.
that was in his deck.
Yeah. Let me see. It cleared the
Okay.
totem. Look at yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. Evil totem.
Well, let's start with draw a card.
Okay. Yep. Novice engineer.
Anything good? Former
Former
champ.
champ.
Okay, how
Sludge
many?
slurper. We need two
Yeah.
more. We're at 4.
Yep. Sludge.
Do we want to finish the quest?
Depends.
We
Maybe.
can. We get the ethereal. I say we
You,
use the let Titanic Lackey and just complete the quest, and we can double down on spells next turn. Or do you think we should get the totem out?
no, the totem. Totem's better for sure
Okay.
because we can complete the quest next turn,
Yep.
and then we can double the spells and all that too,
We get a witchy lackey.
which is good. Evil
Yeah,
Cable
we
Rat,
got a former champ in our hand, so
Witchy Lackey from his side. Whoa, we get to 3/4. And a regular totem. Wow. It's a spell power totem.
we get
Okay.
another sludge slurper.
Um. Okay. Mm.
Do we lightning bolt the 3/4?
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
And use the 1/1 to finish it off.
Yeah. We should have potentially Sludge Slurper first to see, but it's okay. We can do it now.
Alright, sludge slurper. Alright,
Huh.
Cobalt Lackey. We finished the quest.
See, we could have killed that other thing without the lightning bolt. That's fine. Uh, with this Kobolaki now.
Do
I
we
would trade
here
into the spell power for sure.
uh hero power
And
ethereal?
yeah, let's get a couple spells real quick.
Lightning storm. The other one's Eureka, Totemic Smash. Lightning storm.
Yes, and Stormbringer.
Frost.
Just for fun.
Oh,
That's fine.
oh, storm.
I liked it
Oh,
just for fun, but
really?
no, it's bad.
Oh, okay. I
What is this? Like
This is somebody's own version of Quest Shaman. This is weird
you
stuff
put
they
in
have.
a Twilight Drake. Crazy.
Okay, and we got the barista,
Yeah, but we gotta get rid of this. And you have
power 5.
the Kobolaki, so
Yep.
you can kill it with hero power. Kobolaki. You could either use the minion, probably the minion to keep the count to 3, and trade in here. Yeah. The question would be, do we put a Titanic and a Witchy, or just leave it?
Why not do the Titanic on something?
Yep. To do it on the 1/1.
Yeah, try and protect the other things.
Do you want to turn him into a three drop? Probably not.
No, no, I want the 1/5 taunt.
Yep. That's coming
Just
next turn.
a little protection.
Yeah, we did have to get rid of a card because we were gonna overdraw. Okay, so this is Swamp Queen Hagatha. We gotta watch out for lightning storms, Hagatha schemes. What's the other one? Lightning storm. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay, here's the other giggling inventor.
No, but I think you do the play.
Well, oh yeah, hero power, former champ, witchy,
Yes.
hero power.
Now, is there enough room? Yes.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna need to trade something in so we can play witchy.
Now, should we just kill this instead of Witchy? Trade the 2/1 1/5 1/1 and the
We
frost,
we could
or do
trade
you
the
want to
we
do the
could
other
trade the
play?
1/1 and use the Cobalt Lackey to finish it off.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have one. Yeah, that's better. There you go. I lost it in the middle of the hand there.
Yeah, I know. Not hard to
I
do.
know we don't get to convert our 1/1, but leaving a 5/5 up just doesn't seem optimal to me. Oh look, this is the faceless who gets this. Oh,
Earthquake.
earthquake. This is very controlling. So weak. I
And he
would
played
play
that
the
straight up in his deck too.
yeah. I would do the
Giggling,
one of the gigglings with the doubles. Yeah. Let's see what
hero
else you got.
power, giggling. Boy, we need bloodlust in this deck.
We should get it from Ethereal. We just weren't lucky enough. We got Evil Cable Rat still, so it's cool. Mind Control Tech? No. Blazing Invocation and Elementary Reaction. That's what he got? That's weird. I'm doing it twice. So who knows what he's got? And this gives -2 to all during his turn.
Life
That's over.
drinker.
Okay, let me see here. There's a lot of stuff going on. Uh, what do you think? This is.
Hmm.
I mean, we can do the witchy on the 2-1, but you want to attack with it first, right?
Yep. Let's
And
attack.
let's do a
Hero
double.
power.
Yeah. See what we get.
An 8/8.
Charge?
With
No.
charge. Take down the 5/5, I guess. Yes?
Yeah. Yes. And then take down this other thing with two of these guys, these Anoyotrons. Question now is,
Man, we need some way to do some damage.
I would just play that generic 2/3. It's not gonna do anything else anymore. Let's just throw him out there, or throw her out there. That's good. Do your damage. He's got a lightning storm or something with as many control spells he's shown to have. There's mind control tech. There's BGH. He killed his own thing because he played it too fast. Whoa.
Okay.
Interesting.
True Mogu Flesh Ripper, Flesh Shaper.
How much do we have damage? Let me count it up real quick. Okay, then it's 6 from the hand plus 2. That is 8, 9,
We get
10, 11,
12.
12, 14, 15. Nope. Okay. We don't have it. So, um,
But if we Life Drinker again,
mhm.
play it, and then Shutter Walk next turn.
Yeah, so let's do the damage that I counted and just hope that he doesn't have any heal. So hero power, life drinker, and put the oh, there's no room. Okay, just go face.
And we
Yeah.
want to use the Flesh Shaper to take something down? The 3/3?
Oh, there was room. Sorry, I wanted to put um the +2
Oh,
on
okay.
one of the Anoyotrons to get
Oh.
him to 6. So then it's guaranteed. Okay, so he has
Oh,
the
the
lifesteal
walking
wind fury
fountain.
thingy. Hmm? Yeah.
Fucking thing.
It's all right. He's doing a bunch of trades after healing back up to 16.
We'll do
Ooh,
12. Oh.
gone.
We'll do 12, though, with the Shutter Walk. That should do it, though. We just
Not
attack face
12.
and Shutter Walk. Yeah, we'll get all the battle cries, right? We did 4.
We did
Uh,
the 2 life drinkers.
oh, we only did 1 life
We only
drinker.
did 1. No, but with this thing, we have 6, 9, 10, 12, 15. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so first hero power
We putting the +2 on something?
on some. Yeah. First, do the 3, the weaponized to the face. Yeah, it's fine. You can do that in whatever order. That's 6. And then face, face, face. And we should be short 1, right? Which comes from. Oh no, we're overkill. Yeah. If we were short 1, we had frost shock. So anyway, There you go. That's a weird. I don't even know what that was.
I I don't know either.
Homebrew quest.
Okay.
Control.
Yeah.
Control
We've come up a
quest.
couple against a couple of homebrews.
It's okay. That's good.
It's a homebrew night.
Some people are experimenting out there with some different things.
You think we can get one more? Let's try it.
Yeah. He was feeling the need to clear the board repeatedly for something that we never got to see. Right?
Yeah.
Died before he could do any of the whatever it was. So interesting. All right, another paladin. Have you been seeing much of this?
Yeah, I've been seeing a fair amount of different paladins. So we got Corrupt the Waters, Evil Cable Rat, and we're gonna keep the Flesh Shaper. Yes, right?
Yeah, we keep this whole hand. Sorry.
Yeah, that put me to rank 4.
Or yeah, telling you it's good.
Or maybe our
Mhm.
opponent's like, oh, another Quest Shaman.
I can't deal with this right now. Yeah.
And there's Mutate.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Okay.
Good hand.
There's our we play Corrupt Waters. We say
Giving you the
hi.
well met. Yep. Greetings. Oh boy. Murloc Tidecaller.
Well, at least we know what we're up against.
Yes. This should allow us
And
to play the Mogu pretty quickly. That's
and
good.
it shouldn't take as long.
No, correct. I have been able to beat this deck, but
Me too.
ooh, I don't know that it's easy. A Mermy. Okay.
Giggling Inventor. Huh.
Gotta throw out the thing because
Yeah, the
the
Evil Cable Rat.
yeah, I mean
Oh
you gotta
yeah, we gotta get and hopefully our luck didn't hold.
just when we need it
Titanic Lackey. Yeah, we needed the other one.
that we've been
Invented.
getting repeatedly, but not now. That's fine. That's how it goes sometimes. Oh boy. Tide Hunter. Oof. That thing is big. Two mutate.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Uh,
Hmm.
Mogu.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't think we take down the big one. Or, well, he may have, what's Toxfin? Is that what it is? I still think we read it out a little bit and take down the 2-1 and mutate and hope we get
Hopefully we
something
get
nice.
something cool. We got a 6/6.
Does it do anything?
No.
Your minions
It,
with Wind Fury have Mega Wind Fury. That's awful.
we want to
Well,
mutate again.
nah, because
Looks like okay.
he could kill it with the War Leader or with the Toxfin, either one. Fish Flinger and
We get
Grimscale Oracle.
Scargill.
And he goes space for 8.
Well, at least actually it looks like we might lose quickly.
Yeah. Weaponized.
Weaponized Wasp.
Okay, so you put the +2
And our
with the lack.
6/2.
Use the weaponize on the 8-2. I would get rid of
The one giving everybody +1.
1-1, yes. And the question here is any mutate targets? I don't think
Not
so.
really.
I like that taunt there.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Scargill, 4 mana, 4/4.
Yeah, we'll make all our Miralax just cost 1.
See, we got Tuxfin. That's been waiting to be played. Let's see. War Leader. Well, that'll eat 2 of these. 5-2. 3-1. You gonna go face? Nope. He's gonna take care of Earth. weaponized. Life
Draw
drinker.
life drinker. Ain't got much else to do we? Or do we just throw Scargill out there?
Do we mutate him? I mean,
Sure, why not?
what's a good 5 drop? As long as
I
he's
don't
not
know.
former champion. Goodness gracious. Okay.
5/5. Ember
Ember
Scale
Scale
Drake.
Drake. All right.
We'll attack for a point.
Raise we go. Man, this is not going well. We
Yeah, if
haven't
we go,
progressed our.
if we can survive a couple more turns. Yeah, we haven't
Yes.
even been able to progress the quest much.
Hmm.
We'll have to life drinker next turn probably, just to try and.
Nightmare Amalgam. Bluegill Warrior. Oh god, this is all going upstairs. Oh, he decides to make one trade.
Hmm.
Interesting. We have the giggling inventor coming up, so there's
This
still
next
hope.
turn, yeah.
I would get rid of the war leader,
Oh
obviously.
yeah, yeah. Trade into the war leader.
Just
Hero
life
power,
drink,
life drinker.
yeah, and hope this is taunt, and hope this holds up. Not taunt, but 1/1 is good, probably better. As long as he doesn't have prismatic lens.
Hmm.
So there's Toxfin. He puts it on the big one. Whole light seer.
Ugh.
Even bigger. And just going upstairs, baby. That's good.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity here. Ooh.
No, that's not gonna help us. We draw the sandstorm elemental. Even if
Yep.
we had the hero power or the quest. So this is giggling inventor time.
Yep. And we're going to clean up some of this junk. Okay. Here's how we're going to do it. 3/3 goes into 2/3. 5/2 into 1/4. We're going to keep as much board as we can, Dan, is what we're trying to do here.
Okay.
And 1/1 clears 1/1. Because he needs 2 hits in each of these, so that's really hard for him to achieve if we clean up a lot of this. Let's see. Can we turn it around? That's the question. Hero power? We're down to 7. He kills the shield with the 2/3. It's gonna be very close, Dan.
It is. Because we still. We're only one off from the quest.
Hero powered, then attacked. Now attacks again with the poison into the Annoyatron. Yes. Okay.
Oh, we drew
Life
the
drip.
life drinker.
But hold on, because I kind of want to finish this quest.
I know. So we play elemental.
Wait, no, no.
That yeah. We play the elemental, hero power, life drinker.
It's not enough.
Huh? What?
Well, we can do it that way, or you get former champ, hero power, and then elemental. That clears out more, doesn't it? Hmm.
We can still clear the board. Yeah.
What will you use? Let's try. Let's try what I said. We'll see
Okay.
how.
What do you want to do?
Former champ.
Okay. I think my idea was better, but all right. Now.
Oh, because we don't have enough. Sorry.
Oh,
Uh,
and we had enough for what I wanted to do.
yeah. Just take the 5/1 into this. 2/1 into 2/2, then 1/2 here. Yeah, that was my bad. But I thought we had 9. We
I
miscount.
wasn't doing your math. I did my math. That was enough.
Tip the scales. All right. See, but look at what this does now. You hero power.
Oh, we drew Bog Slosher.
You play the elemental that
Play
you
the
would have used.
elemental.
Look at what it does. Goodbye, Murlocs.
And then we bog
Bring it back.
slosher.
Play it again.
We pick
See?
the ball. We pick it up. Boy, did that work out.
You just don't have any faith. I knew there was a reason. No, there wasn't a reason. It was bad
You
math.
got
But
you got lucky.
as long as
It's
he doesn't
alright.
have Leroy and true
I'd
silver
rather be
champion,
I'd
we
rather be
win.
lucky than good.
Well, side collar,
You know,
Vermi, amalgam, amalgam, hero power. See? Easy.
easy. You weaponized wasp. It doesn't
It was
matter.
calculated the whole time.
We hero power, life drinker. That's how you meant for it to happen, right?
Oh my goodness. This is Hearthcoach. This is how we roll.
Yeah, this was the comedy of error night, but we won anyway.
That's how good the deck is. That's what I'm telling you. We
Yeah,
made
definitely.
made,
We
made
half
all these mistakes.
we half-assed played it and we still won.
We calculated wrong because it's late. I can't even do
Oh
math.
God, no, bad it is. It's 9 o'clock, man. We haven't done one like this in a while. My
It's
medicine done wore off a while ago,
a miracle we made it through, but we did just for you guys.
and had a good time doing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have fun.
can't complain with a 3-win night. Oh,
I
so
don't like this comedy of errors. Like, no.
once in a while when it works out, it's okay. Oh, so thank you all for hanging out, listening to these shenanigans. This
You
was a
barely hanging by a thread here. It's just
whew, yeah, I know it was one of them like we were just kind of hanging by the thread over the pit, just hanging on. Woo! Kick our feet, we can get out of this.
ugh, you barely made it through.
But we managed to get a little swing going and got to the other side. Maybe by the hair in our chinny chin chin and by some dumb luck and well, that other guy might not
Professional
have done
play.
so well, but we made it.
He's not happy right now. He's like, these guys, they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, and sometimes it
Well,
happens.
I guess it didn't. Well, we knew what that last deck was. That
Yeah,
was
it was
the
the
one
Murloc
meta deck. Those other two were
homemade.
well, yeah, it was a homemade Quest Shaman and a homemade Paladin Singleton. So that was interesting.
Folks out there are experimenting. I think that is
What's
good.
that? Yeah, it's about that level. Yeah, well, yeah. Once we hit rank 4, um, seems like there wasn't it wasn't an experimental deck anymore. It was just straight up Paladin Murloc. So again, thanks for hanging
It's
out
funny.
and listening to these uh, shenanigans. Uh, if you like what you're hearing and you want to help us out, you can go on over to patreon.com/Hearthcoach and throw us a couple of shekels. Uh, it always helps, but as I'm fond of saying, I completely understand. There's 50 other podcasts out there with Patreons that I wish I could subscribe to and help out myself. So, yeah, you got to pick and choose where you spend your money these days. So, it's all good. We're going to keep doing this one way or another. But, uh, a couple shekels really helps us out, though. There's a few expenses and some things we would like to do, but they require fundage. So if you can't, you can do like Dalton did and go on over to iTunes and leave
Oh
us a
yeah,
cool
those
review.
those are the ones that help us be discovered.
Yeah, those help us get discovered by guys like Dalton, who have been listening for like 5 months now. And I will be reading iTunes reviews from now on. Uh, when we record at our normal time and I'm actually more awake, we'll going to read Dalton Sunday. And if any more come in before then, I'll read those too. And if we don't get any after that, well, the weeks we don't get any, I'll be going back and reading ones that I should have read before.
Yep.
So we'll be reading some iTunes reviews for a while. That wasn't a plan either, but
Oh,
yeah,
we appreciate that a few of you have,
yes, and
listened to the call and have been providing the reviews. We really appreciate it
it's
immensely.
something we probably should have been doing all along, but we're working on correcting that. That's on me, but we're doing it now. We'll be reading them, and we'll go back and read some of the old ones, as many as we can. We've been doing this almost 5 years, and there is like about good 150 reviews. So,
Yeah,
but it's
there's plenty of material out
not as
there.
not as many as other podcasts, but we do okay. So, but again, that's what keeps us up, gets us noticed in the rankings when people are looking for a Hearthstone podcast. Uh, yeah, ooh, well, no, I'm not tired. Social
Yeah.
media stuff. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We threaten to go live, or if I ever get close to legend, if I get to like rank 1, 3 stars, I'm gonna go live. So when anything like that happens, we'll announce it over there.
Hmm.
Uh, so you don't have to worry about us blowing up your feed. We don't put a whole lot of stuff up there. Um, and yeah, one of these days we'll get it together and do another live show.
Yep.
Let's see, the social media, the website is hearthcoach.net. And if you want to email us, uh, hearthcoachpodcast at
At
gmail.com. And yeah, not going to get too far behind the scenes, but now I'm just thinking we might be doing some kind of a live show here in the not too distant future. So possibly might try and do something a little different. We'll see. Uh, we've had a request and we may fulfill it. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah. We'll talk about that after the show. We didn't talk about it earlier.
Yep.
So
Some stuff coming up. So yep.
looks neat. So I think I covered all the official type stuff. So thanks again. Oh, and I forgot to do the sound cues. Oh
Yeah.
well.
I
Next
was
week.
gonna do some cheesy like "Where's Arthas," but I thought, you know what? Let's just roll with it. It's okay.
I
It's all
even
good.
tested it out and we had it ready and everything. That's just how tired I am. So that's why we don't usually do things that at night.
This
So it'll
was
be like our
the old
oh
format, but the Sunday mornings is definitely much better.
yes, I definitely feel more awake and on the ball. So uh, again, apologize for the late podcast, and we will be back on time for episode 241 next Sunday. So until then, everybody, good luck getting to legend.
Good luck, everybody.